What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from the other day from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 17 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 17 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $625 just yesterday, and another member who won $21 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, a link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. So let's get straight into the first pick. Now when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is none other than Derek White for 16.5 points and rebounds, and this one actually is for less. Now when we look at Derek White, we've actually seen him go on the under in 2 out of the last 5 games. Now one of the reasons why we really do like this is due to the fact that they do face off against the Orlando Magic. Now as you all know, Orlando Magic have actually been doing a fantastic job this season, and they actually rank 5th in points allowed, and they also rank 2nd in rebounds allowed. So because of those reasons, we definitely could see Derek White go on the under here. Now his average over the last 5 is slightly under at 16.4, but one of the reasons why we do like the under for this is due to the matchup against Orlando, and Orlando actually do a great job of restricting points and rebounds as well to the guard position, which is what Derek White is. So because of this, we could see Derek White having himself a bit of a struggling game, especially in the points and rebounds department, and with him not having such a high usage rate for this team, that's another reason why we do like the under. So Derek White, 16.5 points and rebounds for less, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Nikola Jokic. Now as we all know, Nikola Jokic has been playing great, and this is none other than rebounds and assists, and this is actually for none other than 21.5, and this one is for more. Now when we look at Nikola Jokic, we've actually seen him go on the over on this in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. Now I do face off against the Houston Rockets. Now when it comes to the Houston Rockets, they don't rank really too high in rebounds and assists. They actually rank 19th in rebounds allowed, which I thought was interesting to see. And on top of that, guys, when it comes to assists, they do rank pretty average, as they do rank 15th. So when it comes to these stats, I definitely see someone like Nikola Jokic being able to go on the over. You know, Rockets tend to play pretty fast pace along with Denver Nuggets, who, you know, aren't really the slowest or the fastest team, and because of that, we think there will be enough pace to this game to see him be able to go on the over here. On top of this, Nikola Jokic just has done a fantastic job all season, and he's got such a high usage rate ever since Jamal Murray has been out for some time now. Now it's still uncertain whether Jamal Murray will play, but even if he does play or not, we are expecting Nikola Jokic to still be able to go on the over here, especially at the line of 21.5. His average over the last 5 is 22.2, which is above the line, which is great to see. So because of that, 21.5 rebounds and assists for more for Nikola Jokic, I think is an absolute steal as well. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Fred VanVleet. Now when it comes to Fred VanVleet, this one's a great one for 8 assists, and this one actually is for more. Now when we actually look at Fred VanVleet, we've actually seen him go on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. Now they do face off against the Denver Nuggets, who actually rank 6th in assists allowed. Now this may be considered high, but one of the reasons why we do still like the over for this is we think that this line is still a little bit low, as his average over the last 5 is 9.6, and on top of that, Denver actually allow quite a few assists to the guard position. They don't rank too high, which is exactly what Fred VanVleet is. So when we look at more specifics on the position that Denver actually restrict on assists, you know, Fred VanVleet should still be able to go on the over here, especially at a line of 8, when he's been doing a fantastic job in the playmaking field. So Fred VanVleet, 8 assists for more, I think is a great pick overall. Now getting into the next pick, we're going to be talking about another great player, and that is none other than Steph Curry. Now when it comes to Steph, as we all know, Steph has been playing great, but the team has been losing. But this is none other than Steph Curry, 4 rebounds and assists of 9.5, and this is actually for less. Now when we look at the matchup that they do face off against, which is actually San Antonio Spurs. Now San Antonio Spurs don't really rank too high in these categories. They rank 23rd in actual rebounds allowed, and they rank 28th 28th in assists allowed. However, with everything that is going on with Chris Paul, being a huge asset and actually taking a lot of the assist or playmaking in this sense, we definitely can see Steph Curry going on the under here. Now, not only that, but when it comes to the matchup that they do face off against, which is San Antonio actually do a really good job at actually, defending the position of the guard to rebounds and assists. So that's one of the other reasons why we do like the under for it. His average over the last 5 is 7.6, and also the bookies agree with this as well. The bookies actually have it more favored to go on the under, and we are going to be sticking with what the bookies are saying. So Stephen Curry, 9.5 rebounds and assists for less, I think is a fantastic pick as well. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Kevin Durant, who's been averaging 34.2 points, 7.2 assists, and 7 rebounds. So he's done a fantastic job all season, especially over the last 5 games. Then they do face off against the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, when it comes to the Memphis Grizzlies, they aren't really the greatest team. They do rank 17th in points allowed, which is interesting to see. On top of that, when we look at their other stats, when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank pretty low at 11th. And also when it comes to rebounds allowed, guys, they do rank pretty low as well, as they do rank 25th. So when it comes to these stats, guys, we definitely see an easy game for KD. Maybe assists is the only thing to worry about, but like I said, when it comes to Memphis Grizzlies, they are still a very fast-paced team, so I definitely can take into consideration that he could definitely still go on the over when it comes to those assist categories. But points, rebounds, and assists, I definitely think there's a lot of value to actually go on the over here, but you definitely want to keep an eye out for that line. Now, if the line is under these averages, then definitely look to go over, because I think there'll be a lot of great value there. Again, to the next player, we're going to be talking about none other than Zach LaVine. Now, Zach LaVine has been averaging 19.8 points, 6.2 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. So he's done a fantastic job all season as well, and they do face off against the Toronto Raptors. Now, when it comes to the Raptors, they do rank 15th in points allowed, which is interesting to see. On top of that, when it comes to assists, they also rank 15th, and they rank 10th in rebounds. So they are pretty average with, points, rebounds, and assists. Now, when it comes to Zach LaVine, we actually can see him going on the under here. Now, Toronto tend to play very good defense, especially to that shooting guard / small forward position, which is what Zach LaVine is. And because of that, there could actually be some value to actually go on the under. Now, when it comes to Zach LaVine as well, his usage rate has definitely fallen over the last couple of games. He did have that one game where he had 34 points, but overall, we've noticed a bit of a decrease in his usage rate, and we think that will continue on into this next game. So, guys, keep an eye out for his line. If it is a bit too close to these averages, then definitely look to go under, because there could be some great value there. Again, to the next player, we're going to be talking about none other than Jalen Brunson, who's been averaging 27.8 points, 6.4 assists, and 3.6 rebounds. So he's done a great job for the New York Knicks, and they do face off against the Miami Heat. Now, when it comes to the Miami Heat, they do actually rank 6th in points allowed, 16th in actually assists allowed, and they rank 11th in rebounds allowed. Now, when it comes to Jalen Brunson as well, New York Knicks tend to play slow type basketball along with Miami Heat, and because of that, we definitely could see him actually go on the under here as well. Brunson is a great player, and he has been playing absolutely fantastic, but we do believe with the slow paced basketball that both of these teams play, and also Miami Heat doing a really good job on defense when it comes to restricting points, rebounds, and assists, it definitely could have a huge effect on Jalen Brunson, and we could expect an under here. So keep an eye out for the line, guys. If it is under these averages, then definitely look, to go on the under. Now, getting to the next player is Paul George, who's been averaging 27.2 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Now, when it comes to his points, rebounds, and assists category, they do face off against the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, when it comes to the Pelicans, they do actually rank 16th in points allowed, which is interesting to see. They also rank 23rd in assists allowed, and they rank pretty low. They do rank 27th in rebounds allowed. So because of these reasons, we definitely could see Paul George go on the over here. Paul George has definitely seen a huge increase in his usage rate, even though, they have added another star in James Harden. We've noticed that Paul George kind of has a bit more, game when it comes to him on offense. He's able to focus a lot more on offense, which is what we like to see. efficiency, and he's getting a lot more open shots. So he has been shooting much more effectively. So we think that will continue on into this next game, and it could be due to the fact that James Harden is there. It does open him up a bit more on the floor. So I absolutely love that for Paul George, but in general, we think that when it comes to his lines, it will actually have a huge effect, and we could definitely see him go on the over here. So keep an eye out for his line, guys. If it is under these averages, then definitely look to go over. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.